Alright everybody, so it's time for another unboxing here. So the question of the day is, what did I buy during a Black Friday special? So as you can see, I got a box here. I ripped the label off, so you can't see my personal information. There's a sticker that says Fragile, so we know it must be Italian. So let's get in here and see what it's all about. Alright, got my utility knife here. Alright, let's put this to the side. So as you can see, got a nice little thank you letter from them, from Jason and Amanda. I appreciate it. Got a couple good stickers. This is a giveaway, maybe what mold I got in here. So, I am not the first person to have this mold, and I'm probably not the last person, but I really like this mold and I really wanted it. So let's dig in here and see what we got. And here we go. Here's the two molds right here. So, let's go ahead and open up the top one. Alright, so the top one, and if you guys saw this special, you probably know what this is already. So this is the free mold you got for Black Friday. I'm seeing this for the first time myself, and this looks awesome. This is the 3.8 Holiday Worm. Wow, that is so cool. And it's stamped for the year, which means they'll probably do something like this again next year. Really, really cool Epic Baits. Really, really cool. Alright, let's get into the other mold here. So, got my utility knife and cut that off like that. A little early for early Christmas presents, what I should say. And what mold did I get here? I got this mold. This is the Whip Wad. The 1.7, isn't it? Yes, 1.7 Epic Whip Wad, 12 cavity. See it right there? Oh, that thing looks amazing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And as you can see, it uses like a laminate plate. It goes in the middle there. You clamp it down. So yeah, this should be awesome. Let's make some baits. Alright everybody, so you just saw me do an awesome unboxing of these awesome molds. So let's take a look at these again. So there they are again. Look at that. That thing looks amazing. And here is the Holiday Worm again. I cannot wait to see this, being shot. So the colors I picked, I went to my remelts bins and I just pulled out some remelts for today because I don't want to take time to actually, make the colors and stuff like that. I want to save some time and I just want to shoot some baits and just see how it looks like. So I pulled out some chartreuse with some pearl in it. I just want to shoot that in the new Whip Wad because that's going to show all the characters and how it looks and stuff like that. You can see a lot of detail in the baits if you just shoot chartreuse, or at least that's what I think and stuff like that. And then I pulled out a bunch of this like light brown, kind of goldish, kind of got some pearl effect to it and stuff like that. Same thing, I put out some grayish white and some pearl and stuff like that. We're gonna mix these together, and together these actually make a color that I call the blunt nose minnow, which aka is the chub, and we have those in pretty much every stream up here in West Virginia, and I believe I have a really good chance of catching a fish on that Whip Wad if it looks like one of the minnows that's in the stream. And then I just pulled out the old classic watermelon red flake, and we will pour that in the Holiday Worm. So I'm going to get to melting some plastic and we're going to start shooting these molds. We're going to do the Whip Wad first in chartreuse. So give me just a minute and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have this up to 338 degrees, which I think that's just fine. I think they shot it around 330 when they were advertising this, when they first brought it out. And here we go. First shot of the Whip Wad. That did not take much plastic at all. Wow, there's not very much bait in there. Watch how much is left over. Yeah. Yep. Pretty much only took about a fifth of what I put in there. I didn't even take this all the way up there. So, but we're gonna let that cool down for a few minutes, and then we're gonna check out the new Whip Wad mold. I can't wait. I'm excited. All right, are you all ready to see the new Whip Wad? Here we go. So I did not top this off at all. This is exactly what it looked like. So I don't think you need to top this mold off. So, all right, here we go. Take a look at it. Check it out. Oh yeah, that's cool. Those are really, really cool. Check that out. They're so tiny. So let's break this one off. Look, I can show it to you guys on camera on my finger. Look at that. It's got a little, that's why they call it the Whip Wad. It's got those little wads of things as I hit the camera. I always hit the camera. So that's cool. That is super tiny. So I will tell you something about this mold. You do have plenty of leftover after you shoot this. So there's that on that finger, and there's one on that finger. Look at that. That's cool. All right, now that we've saw it in chartreuse, let's see it in a bad color. So I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna get to cooking the two laminates, and then we're gonna use the laminate plate in this mold, and we're gonna see how this thing laminates. All right, so we're going to shoot these. These are at 320 degrees. I think we'll be fine. I'm just going to do just a smidge. I think that's plenty. Put it in there. Yeah, like I said, it barely moved up there. So, all right. We'll take a look at those here in just a few minutes. Let that cool down. I know I got way too much plastic, but I just wanted to take some recycle ones or some remelts and make a bunch into one. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna let that cool down for a little bit, and I'll show you what it looks like here in just a moment. Okay, are we ready to check this laminate out? So it's cooled down enough. Let's pick off the little fuzzies there. Go come out on this side, or it'll come on this side. Look at that. That's awesome. Those really laminated really good. That looks amazing. So I'm just going to pick it up like this. There we go. Lay that down. Let's take one. I like this one. This one looks pretty good. Put it on our little finger here. Check that out. Whoops. Let's try that again. Check that out. So it laminated perfect. See a nice little brown back and all the way through the tail there. Let's see if I put a couple of them in my hand, if you guys can really get a good view of them here. Let's see here. Yeah, it's like lay them out in my palm here. Yep. Sorry, I just bumped the camera. My camera is telling me that my battery is low. That's alright, we're going to keep going for just a minute or two. Well, that didn't work out really good. Alright, now I got them to stay in my hand there. Check those out. They came out spectacular. Look at that. Heck yeah, man, I'll take that. That's going to be an awesome bait for smaller fish. So since it is wintertime here in West Virginia, my goal is to use these for trout fishing. So all right, let's do this. It's holiday worm time. Let's fire up the hot plate and melt some plastic, and we'll pour this bait. All right, everybody, so we got the mold on the hot plate. It's been warming up for a little bit. I got this up to about 130 degrees, and we're going to pour our first worm ever for this mold. Oh yeah, it pours nice. All right, shake that up a little bit. I'll show you guys another one, and then I'll probably do the last one real fast. And oh yeah, this is nice. This isn't too bad to pour at all. Yeah. Sweet. Let's go ahead and just pour the third one real fast. Let's get it over with. Right? I mean, it's just a solid color. Oh, a little too fast. Getting cocky. All right, they're poured. All right, we're gonna just let them cook for just a little bit. I'm leaving my hot plate just on warm for right now. It's a solid color. It's a small mold. I really don't know what temperature to use this at, but I'm gonna let it cook for a little bit. I'm trying to keep from that red flake from sinking to the bottom. So I'm gonna monitor it here for a little bit, and then when you guys see this, hopefully I'm pulling them out of the mold and they look pretty good. Alright everybody, so while we wait for those worms to cool down, let's make a bonus color for this whip wad right here. So, I pulled out some good stuff. I got black, Dead On Plastic Black, MF Silver, and I got Dead On's Color Shift Mars, and Dead On's Color Shift Frost, and this is Dead On Plastic Worm Blend. So, we're going to do the bottom first. So as you can see, I got rubber gloves on for this stuff, because this stuff is very, very, like, it goes everywhere. So you got to be careful when you do it. So I'm going to get about that much on the end of this popsicle stick, which I would say is about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Yeah, that stuff just floats around in the air like it's nothing. Go ahead and get that cap back on it there. We're going to give this a little bit of a stir. So this is like a really cool belly color. This Dead On Frost. Look at that. Just by itself is really cool. But I want to give it a little bit of character. I'm going to put, I don't know, let's do over 3 drops of this silver. 1, 2, 3. I already shook them up before I turned the camera on. Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. Look at that. That's a good looking color. Let's do 2 more drops. 1, 2. So a total of 5 drops. Oh yeah, that's a perfect belly color. Yeah, I like that. So it's got some blues mixed in and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a very cool belly color. All right, let's put that to the side. All right, let's make our black, or our top, whatever. I'm gonna use black, and I'm gonna use Dead On Mars. Take this cap off nice and easy. Take about that much at the end of this stick. This stuff is so fine. And I like treat it like it's like gonna spill any second. There we go. All right, it's down. Grab us another butter knife here. All right, so we got like a reddish blue color here. See that? A little red with a lot of blue in it. We're gonna put 1 drop of black. Just 1. There we go. And that black is going to wake that thing up. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's a cool looking top color. Do I need 1 more? No, I'm not putting any more black in. We're good. So right there, you guys see that? Right there is our top. Right there is our bottom. We're going to vacuum this, and then we're going to shoot this whip wad. I'll be back in just a moment. All right, let's shoot these. Got these up to temperature. Get it in the block here. Hold a little pressure. Ease off. Fill up the sprue. All right. So, I did already shoot this once, and they came out like that. If you ask me, that's too clear for that small of a bait. Looks pretty good on camera there, but I thought it was too clear. So I put 2 more drops of black in the black side, and I put 5 more drops on the silver side. So we'll see what that looks like here in a minute. There it is again for comparison, and I'll be back when this cools down. All right, everybody, you ready to take a look at these? Let's take a look. So I did a little adjustment on the colors. Let's hope it looks better. Oh yeah, yes, that is way better. I dig that. Still see-through, but now you can actually see it. So there is. So there's the original one on the bottom, and then there's the top one. So there's the original one. See, a little too see-through. These are really small baits. I want that fish to be able to see this, you know what I mean, from a ways away. So I dig it. I like adding a few more drops in there and stuff like that. So, but yeah, there they all are. Boy, this thing laminates great. Laminates great. All right, let's clean up our mess here, and I think it's about time for us to look at these worms. All right, here it is. Here's this little holiday worm mold. Let's check these out. Got one right here. Oh yeah, check that out. Well, that came out looking great. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Let's get the other ones out. There's that one. And then there's this one. Oh yeah, those look great. I like them. What a cool mold. Very easy to pour. If you're looking for your first pour mold ever, I mean this one's very easy to pour. I didn't even have any like overspills or anything, so they came out looking great. Cool. I like them. I dig them. All right, everybody. So that is the new whip wad that I got. This is a really, really cool mold. I look forward to shooting this in the future, and I can't wait to take this to the river and actually try to catch a fish on it and stuff like that. This holiday mold, can't say enough about it. This is a very cool little mold. If you're looking to get into pouring baits, I highly recommend this. It's very easy to pour. I mean, my first time shooting it was on camera. You saw what I did. I didn't even like overspill or anything. And thank you, Epic Bait Molds, for throwing out such a sweet deal for Black Friday. But that's going to do it for this one. And if you wouldn't mind, please like, subscribe, and share. And before you go, let's take a look at these baits.